morning and welcome to Library Scented Life. If you're new here, my name is Sydney. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and let's get right into it. So as you can tell by the title, I am doing the Happily Ever After tag. This tag was originally created by Rachel Marie, and I was tagged by Jaded Reader. She is truly the sweetest person I have met so far on Booktube, and she convinced me to get Twitter, so thank you for that. Yeah, and she's just been really supportive, and I love her to bits, so thank you so much for tagging me. So how this tag works is I put 10 characters' names in a bag, and I'm going to draw one at random, and then there are corresponding questions related to Disney characters. For example, one of the questions is Mulan is discovered impersonating a male warrior by character. Will she even survive the night? So you kind of put your character in that situation and decide whether or not they have a happy ending or if they would work well in that situation. So let's get started. Okay, so the first character I'm going to pull is Gansey from the Raven Cycle. So just a warning, I have not read the last book. Please don't spoil it for me in the comments. So if I say something about Gansey that seems a bit like the last book changed his character and he totally would do that, I don't know yet. Don't tell me. His question is for Sleeping Beauty. As Prince Gansey storms the castle, they are attacked by a ferocious dragon. Will they have the courage to save their love? So I think Gansey is pretty brave, except for when it comes to bees. So I think he would try his best to save his love from the dragon. I'm not sure he would be successful, but I'm pretty sure he would try. So let's say that is a possibly happy ending. Okay, so the next name is... we have Felicity from A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I keep wanting to say A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder because that's a musical, and I always mix the two up in terms of their names. But anyway, so Felicity. So her question is from The Little Mermaid. Felicity is really half fish. Will Prince Eric still want them? See, that's kind of worded a little strange because, like, we're talking about Prince Eric and whether he would want someone if they're still half fish. I guess if they had love in the first place, he would, but if that's even a question, I don't think Felicity would want him. I don't think she's the type of person who would even want to be with someone because she's so focused on her career. So I don't know. Prince Eric might still want her, but she's out of there, sorry. Okay, character number 3, Petrichor from Saga, the graphic novel series. So Petrichor's question is from Aladdin. So Princess Petrichor finds out Aladdin was really a rogue. Will they still fall for him? I think so. I think Petrichor's style is to fall for people who are rogues, if she falls for anyone at all. And same with Felicity. She's pretty independent and she's pretty powerful and confident in herself. I don't want to reveal too much about Saga, so I'm not going to say anything too far spoilery, but Petrichor, if there is a romance, and if you would consider something that is a romance in the book with Petrichor, that guy is kind of a rogue, so I guess so, yeah. Happily Ever After, possibly. Okay, next we have... oops, I got 2. Not looking, not looking. Okay. I still got 2. Roland of Gilead. So Roland is from the Dark Tower series. He is the main character. He is the only gunslinger left in the world. And his question is from Beauty and the Beast. The Beast starts to show his soft side, and Roland can see his vulnerabilities. Will they react the same or trick him to escape? Yeah, I think Roland would try to trick him to escape. Wouldn't like being captured or being kept captive somewhere. So I'm pretty sure he'd try to escape, which would be a happy ending for Roland. Not so much for the Beast. Okay, number 5 is Odd Thomas from Odd Thomas, the Odd Thomas series. So just a bit, if you haven't read Odd Thomas is a guy who can see dead people and he helps to redeem them, and if they were murdered, to help find their murderers and help the police. And he sees Elvis as a dead person who's kind of his friend. Yeah, so that's kind of important to know about him. So his question is The Lion King. So Odd realizes Simba has been alive in the Outlands all this time. Will they be able to forgive him? Yeah. I think so, because Odd Thomas is someone who once he loves and trusts someone, he's going to forever, as is evident with his girlfriend Stormy, who he loves pretty much forever, and with all his mentors and the people in his life, he loves them forever no matter what. So I think that would be a happy ending for both Simba and Odd Thomas, not Nala. Okay, next we have Marco from Saga. His question is from Cinderella. So Prince Marco discovers that Cinderella was the girl at the ball, but she appears to be a maid. Will they still want her? Yes. Marco wouldn't care. Yes, the answer is yes. Marco is the sweetest person ever, and he would not be the character that I know if he didn't want to be with her because she was a maid. So the next character is Arwen from The Lord of the Rings. So, ooh, her question's Mulan. Mulan is discovered impersonating a male warrior by Arwen. Will she even survive the night? Mulan would definitely survive the night, and Arwen would probably help her hide it or help her come out with it and still stay safe. So, yeah. I'm glad all my characters are ending up happy. Let's see, next is Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. His is from Tangled. As Mother Gothel stabs Eugene and attempts to escape, will Aragorn agree to lifelong captivity? Will Aragorn agree to lifelong captivity in return for saving Eugene, or will they just seek their own freedom? He would definitely risk his freedom, and he'd probably keep his promise as well. So I don't think it'd be a very happy ending for him. I totally cursed that. I just said all my characters are ending up happy, and now Aragorn's not. Next we have Susanna from the Dark Tower series. She is the only main female character, and possibly the only female character that's featured in more than one book. Her question is from Lady and the Tramp. Susanna angrily confronts the tramp about his past girlfriends, accurate, and failure to rescue them from the pound, but will they ever be able to forgive him? So Susanna does have a love interest in the Dark Tower series. She would never forgive him, but I'm trying to think whether or not she would stay with him or not, because she would feel like she couldn't trust him to not rescue her from the pound if needed, you know what I mean? They would probably fight about it a lot, like if they were fighting she'd bring it up or something like that, but yeah, I don't think she'd forgive him. But they might still live happily ever after. It would just be one of those sore spots in the relationship that would never go away. Okay, number 10. I don't even remember who's in here. Let's see. Neville Longbottom! He's my favorite Harry Potter character. I love him so much. Okay, Neville, I'm hoping for a happy ending. What's the last question? Hercules. Neville Longbottom is given the ultimate choice to save the soul of the girl they love, even though she was working with Hades. What will they decide? Yes, Neville Longbottom, yes. He is so loyal to his friends, and he would totally do that. He would, yeah, because if someone was working with Voldemort, but then they showed they were actually good, even, especially if he was like in love with them or something, because just to his friends he's really loyal, but imagine him in a relationship, oh my heart. Yes, Neville Longbottom is having a happy ending no matter what. I don't care if that's wrong, I don't care if he wouldn't do it, he's doing it because he's gonna have a happy ending. Okay, so that is the last question of the tag. I loved that so much. I haven't done a tag since the BookTube newbie tag, so now I'm really excited to do some more. So thank you so much to Rachel Marie for creating this tag. It was so good, it was super fun. I love Disney, and I got to talk about all my favorite characters, so thank you. And a special thank you again to Jaded Reader, because she is just amazing. You should totally go check out her channel. I'm going to be linking it down below, and I'm also linking down below who I'm tagging. I'm not sure who I'm tagging yet. 1 minute. Okay, so I figured out who I'm going to tag. So first I'm going to tag Read with Cindy. She is hilarious, and I always love watching her videos, and she always leaves amazing comments that are in-depth about every point of your video, and I feel like she'll definitely have something to say about the love plots of all these questions, and she'll have fun with that. Next I'm going to tag someone who I've been watching a lot lately, and that is Kayla Reads. She puts out a lot of content, and a lot of her videos are really unique, and I would love to see this from her. And then the last person I'm going to tag is Kendall Cully, and she is new to BookTube, and I would love to see this tag from her. I think she would have a lot of fun with it, and I'm really excited to see all 3 of these booktubers do this tag. Like and subscribe if you liked it and if you want to, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of my answers, or if you think these characters would do something differently, or if you're not doing this tag, just give me a couple characters in these sentences and give your opinion on it. I think it's really fun to analyze how well we know these characters and put them in situations that are so different from their books. So yeah, so leave me a comment talking about that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see you in my next video. Bye!
you.